It's the Battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. DeAndre Carter returning it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
52 and 56, 52 and 56.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Jeff, go Jeff.
He's going, boys, moving. Switch, switch, switch. Hatchet, hatchet.
Go kiddo.
Fitzpatrick. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
31's the mic. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Slam, slam.
Check 50, check 50.
Fitzpatrick to throw it. Being chased out left. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And they're indeed going. Here's Heineke. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of great... grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Washington nothing. Justin Tucker with the kick return.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Carter now on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
He's checking, he's checking. 34.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Check, crunch. Shoot, watch the shoot.
Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Like 20.
Check back 21. Right here. Hey, check back 21. Check back 21. All day, dog.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Check.
There you go. Get down.
A run here for J.D. McKissick. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw here. Fitzpatrick dancing to his left. That one caught by Carter. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Switch. Check.
Go ahead.
Motion. Check. Shift.
On first down, it's Gibson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Shim.
They'll try the left side with Gibson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
We got 4. 31's the mic. Hey, watch the ball. Bang.
Here's Heineke. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
26 mark. Defense.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 9 now from the 21. Now a handoff. Here's Hill. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. On third down, Jackson. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. DeAndre Carter back deep. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit. I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Go, Jim. Go, Jim.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty? And you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway. First down.
Watch time. Tight and run.
Yeah.
4 down. Watch 40.
They'll run with McKissick. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Under 10.
Here's McKissick. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
He's crossing. He's checking crowd.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. extra point attempt to follow here. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's Jackson to throw. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibson. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Gibson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington has taken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way you can create space down near the goal line. and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Slide for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Hill one more time. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Now Jackson on first down. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now a give here to Hill. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. From just shy of midfield, Jackson. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Landon Collins. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
He's coming. Double up, double up. Go ahead.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Check 13. Check 13.
Now Fitzpatrick. Escaping the pressure right.
He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Hey, color.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, shift.
Deuce.
Now Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right.
Open man is the tight end, John Bates.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On first down, it's Gibson. And able to work his way down to the 16. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
They'll go again with Gibson.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
105 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. J.D. McKissick taking it in from 4 yards out.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Sly set to boot it. This taken in at the goal line.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now Jackson on 2nd down.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
A give running right, Gibson.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. To throw, Fitzpatrick. Forced out to his left.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Ricky Seals-Jones there to make the grab.
And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 33, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard.
Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, 26 yards. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And Jackson throwing once more. And this is caught. It's Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 43 yards.
And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10
at the 40. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Fitzpatrick here to throw. Buying time to his left. Thomas brings it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Continuing to keep their foot on the gas. It looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long when they throw the football. They're picking up nice chunks of real estate, significant yardage on just about every throw that they make. And there's another one there, and they continue to have that fun that you just talked about.
Hey, Chip.
1st down, Fitzpatrick. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Jim, go Jim. Hey, color. Jim.
One more time with Gibson.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
They'll try to run it with Gibson.
And did he get in? Yes, they say it's a touchdown.
Antonio Gibson taking it in from 2 yards out. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.